Well, when you think of DeWitt or any small town in Iowa, it's easy to think of rich agriculture history around it, but did you know that DeWitt and the ag industry also deeply rooted in tech?
This morning, News 8's Shelby Kluver brings us to several businesses right in our backyard who are not only changing the face of farming in the area, but also across the country.
Driving down Highway 30 near DeWitt, you'll see plenty of farmland. But it's not just corn and soybeans that are grown out here. The next generation of agriculture technology is being cultivated right in our own backyard.
Agriculture is always the leading industry in technology.
And leading that charge is Park Farms Computer Systems.
It's been a wild ride.
Mike Hofer is president of the company his family started. Park Farms is a precision ag dealer specializing in electronics. 30 years ago, it was an industry leader in GPS.
Most people that aren't connected to agriculture, they don't realize that technology that we use here is far more advanced than that they use in their own home or at their work.
Park Farms tests the latest technology right here, then sells it to farmers across the region.
The biggest thing right now is probably sprayer technology, controlling spray booms, individual nozzles. Autonomy is going to be in agriculture. It's coming soon.
And it's within all of that innovation that we find our next company.
The goal is to go worldwide. It's just going to take us a couple years to get there.
Michael Schaefer used to work for Park Farms before using his experience to launch Farm Post app. Here, farmers can post jobs they need filled, and farmhands can look for openings. An app and a website by farmers and for farmers.
This could be, loading hogs next Tuesday, or it could be a full-time truck driver, it could be a full-time cattle chores person, whatever you need.
Schaefer says many farmers he talked to were striking out on larger job posting pages.
When you don't have the right labor on hand, that honestly just costs you money because you're not able to finish the job fast enough, you're not able to get the crops in the ground fast enough, you're not able to get the crops out of the ground fast enough.
Farm Post app can track equipment maintenance records, payrolls, and health insurance. It's also used in every state in the U.S.
Active users were upwards about 50,000. We've had a couple 100,000 since day one.
Including many around DeWitt, where Farm Post was born. But of course, it's impossible to talk about local ag tech without mentioning Ag Spectrum. The DeWitt-born business has spent 4 decades researching, funding, and promoting the latest in growing techniques to farmers across the region.
So we promote a healthy soil that promotes a healthy root system that really enhances a healthy crop to maximize yield, and that's a visible change.
CEO Wayne Studeman grew up in the area and has dedicated his life to better farming practices.
We've developed something called the Maximum Farming Program that involves everything from herbicides to tillage to nutrient management to helping them even choose which hybrids to plant on which soils.
Ag Spectrum operates in 18 states and employs over 120 independent associates. The company also funds research at local universities to figure out which hybrids can best grow in certain soils and climates, or how biologicals can support healthy, efficient crops. All of it based out of DeWitt, Iowa.
This town is amazing in its support for all industries and even agriculture.
And finally, just across the way in Grand Mound, Lomu Tech is carving out its own space.
Farmers don't like talking about the part of their job that puts them at risk, but we came up with something that could help eliminate one of those things.
Introducing Dust. This soy protein product goes into planters and eliminates friction, allowing for a smoother, more precise planting job. But perhaps best of all, it replaces talc and graphite products that have typically been used during planting, but are also known carcinogens.
So we developed a product that was soy protein, gave us the ability to do what the talc and graphite was doing. And so it gave the farmer the chance to go out and plant. And it was cleaner.
Cleaner for the farmer and for the soil, water, insects, and animals.
And in the end of it, we've seen about an average of a bushel to 3 bushel, depending on the crop, increase just by using our dust product.
5 years in, Lomu Tech's dust has been used on more than 10 million acres on 22 different crop types in 35 states.
And so whenever we start looking at an innovation, we look at it as a group of farmers going, there's got to be a better way to do this.
From the fields around DeWitt to impacts on farms across the country. It's that spirit of innovation that's led to industry-leading companies growing right in our own backyard. In DeWitt, Shelby Kluver, WQAD News 8.
So much innovation all around us. And the app that Shelby mentioned, the Farm Post app, is having a giveaway anyone can sign up for. Michael and the team are giving away a 1968 John Deere diesel tractor on September 1st. Now, to sign up to win, you can check them out on Facebook, YouTube, or the app itself.
Wow, that's pretty neat.
We're only just scratching the surface
Oh my
for
gosh.
the community
There's
right now.
so much that's going to be covered today.
All today.
Yeah.